見つけてよ僕を、僕のこの声が聞こえてる。天才だったシルエットするも透明できっと部下通ったけれど、でもせめて声を枯らそう必死に使ってもずっと勝利を猫ずっと見たいな。
Hello everyone, welcome back to Oregon Catch Beginner Tournament. This is our second match of finals. It is Wunderfull versus Tynamo. Both of these players went through quite a bit of a run to make it here. Tynamo making it to winners semis and losing, and Wunderfull making it all the way through losers semis without dropping a single map.
Sheesh.
I do believe that the first those matches was a win by default, though. We had quite a bit of those last weekend, but it seems everyone here is very much so ready to play.
Want to see it?
Yeah, here we are, having... Boom. I'm really excited for this match because, I should mention here with me is Digital Fear. You may have seen him in our last match commentating, but he's here again.
Hello there. It's good to be here. I like commentating little matches. It's fun.
Hooray. Yes, I like it when I have a guest commentator. It is awesome. But I will say...
But you'd rather have anyone else.
Someone who likes Rosalia more.
So true.
Looks like we don't have any warm-ups, so we're going to get into our roles really quickly. Right, I was going to say this is going to be a very interesting match. Both of these players have been practicing quite a lot, especially Wunderfull, known to practice pools pretty intensely. Tynamo, a bit of a hidden player in Standard, and moved to playing that skill set immediately in Catch. And
Born a hidden player, dies a hidden player.
oh my god, absolutely. Any chance he has to offset difficulty to reading, he will take it. But it looks like we have Tynamo with the first ban. And Tynamo bans No Mod 1. That makes sense coming from Tynamo. Definitely not a fan of that skill cap type map. And Wunderfull banning DT4. It's not looking good for our wish of seeing double time more easy so far. Indy saying that earlier in the chat. It'd be cool to see something picked from one of the pools we didn't see, but we do still have a few more matches besides this. Wunderfull not quite up to date. We do have 2 bans in this round. Wunderfull working to decide. And Wunderfull bans are Easy 1. That is the second time we've seen Easy 1 banned, actually. I keep clicking, I actually clicked the wrong one. Boom. I might have clicked the wrong one in the last match. But it doesn't matter since Easy wasn't chosen. I like when the display is split by the mods, but it's too many maps. So we put it back to
Vixen Laser. Oh wait.
the wait. And at Tynamo bans No Mod 3, the other jumpy no mod.
Suara.
Rip Suara. I really like that song.
Song's so good.
I played that map once and I immediately knew I wanted to pick it for No Mod 3. A little tough, but I think it fits very well. But Tynamo knocks it out. No mod jumps for Tynamo. And here we are. It is now going to be Wunderfull's pick to begin this match. And Wunderfull goes straight into No Mod 4. We saw this pick in the last match, but I will tell you about it again. This map is 3.16 stars. It is quite short at 2 minutes 11 seconds of drain time, and it is our dense convert is the slot it fits into, but what that means is that we're going to see lots of bursty patterns. It plays pretty uniquely out of for all the maps we've seen so far. There's some pretty big space stuff with some hypers in the latter half, but it's mostly going to come down to how well these players can combo these sections with a lot of nodes like this beginning here. Both players dropping on the same place there, and Tynamo slightly mispositioning on one of those triples, dropping, and now Wunderfull coming out with a bit of a lead to start with, holding on to a better combo there. And Tynamo over dashing a bit there. It's looking like this might be a little bit of an uncomfortable pick for him. Wunderfull holding onto combo very well. Does break, but both players break on that wiggle there. And now with tied combos, Wunderfull has a small score lead, 23,000. Meaningful, but definitely could get overtaken if Tynamo does well here. It looks like both players, again, matching, going miss for miss, really, in most of these places. Another matched miss there. Tynamo there, again, Wunderfull trading these misses. Is trading them slightly later, so is building up slightly more combo, I do believe. Ooh, but Tynamo breaks on that stack transition there. Going to hurt a lot because that's some free combo for Wunderfull. Now up 40,000 points.
I'm shocked at how large the movements these players make. And then how well it works sometimes. I just been kind of big. I had to pay attention. I just kind of enjoy watching the movements.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's kind of interesting. This is a map that I don't think any of the players are really prepared for. I think having a dense pick like this was really good. You taught the players to move. Now you must teach the players patience.
Yeah, and it's looking like Wunderfull up ahead a lot of points, but that is going to be him taking this first point of the match. And it looks like we did make a mistake in enforcing the rules. We don't have double bans, including no mod, but actually because of the ban order, we can tell Tynamo to swap his ban. That'll be fine.
Oh my god, one of these two bangers is gonna be saved.
It will be the no mod 3 since that was his second ban.
Let's go.
Let me just strike that down from the record.
Okay, looks like things are finally getting themselves
We
into
have-
place here with our
We have
bands.
fixed everything. Tynamo has picked Hidden 4. The reason no mod double ban, even though normally that may be allowed, is because it would be pretty screwed up for someone to be able to ban, say, both no mod specifics. Since that is a core skill set, a very core skill set, and so is the same with no mod converts, also a very core skill set. But here we are loading into our Hidden 4. We actually saw this in our last map as well.
I think this is just generally quite an interesting map.
Starts with a bit of a slow hidden reading test, and then it really does speed up a lot. We see Tynamo pull ahead in accuracy, Wunderfull dropping a bit already, but no combo breaks, which is what really is going to matter here. This pick makes a lot of sense for Tynamo. It is the most reading of the hidden picks.
Especially as a hidden player, you're definitely going to want to pick those things that are more reading favored, I feel like.
But we do see the first break from Tynamo there.
Uh-oh.
Or Wunderfull. Wunderfull definitely not bad at hidden either at all. Has practiced it a lot since the inception of this tournament and has come out quite good at it. Does break himself right there. Now Tynamo will have an opportunity to catch back up if he's able to hold on while Wunderfull fails to build up combo, but Wunderfull does not fail to build up combo, and Tynamo is the one to break there. And that's looking like Wunderfull putting himself even further ahead now with this big combo. Tynamo with another break, and Wunderfull holding on through this kind of flow section here. Up 140,000 points, and that's almost assuredly going to be the point going to Wunderfull. This pick not particularly working out for Tynamo as well as he hoped it would. He is doing well in the end here, but it's not enough. Wunderfull just doing much better in the middle of the map.
That's unfortunately one of the most important parts.
Good scores from both players, but especially Wunderfull there. Went on to a really strong combo a few times throughout that. All right. I've been looking forward to this. This is our Hard Rock 3. Sudu Patan. It is this Hard Rock 3. Hard Rock 3 being our Hard Rock Precision slot. My favorite slot. I'm looking forward to see how these players do on this.
Absolutely no bias, of course.
No bias. No bias.
I think hard position slot. So.
This map, 2.58 stars after being converted and added Hard Rock onto, is CS 6.5. Actually, lower CS than our last round's Hard Rock 3, which was CS 7. But it is a lot higher star. That last round having, I believe, a 1.95 star Hard Rock 3 at CS 7. This one being 2.58 at Hard Rock 6. At CS 6.5. Definitely tough. It's looking like Tynamo pulling out ahead here, but had an early miss, but Wunderfull misses on a larger combo, and misses from both players there being traded. Tynamo only ahead a few points. And with that break there, Wunderfull going to be pulling ahead here, holding a combo.
Oh, dang.
And another break there from Tynamo. This pick so far working out for Wunderfull. Ooh, does break there. But he has been
Commentator's
getting better.
curse?
Commentator's curse, absolutely. Wunderfull has been not building up in humongous combos, but definitely larger than Tynamo has been able to. And so he's now about 37,000 points ahead. Actually breaking 40,000 points ahead right there. Tynamo has been having a bit of trouble with timing and such, and controlling movements precisely to not over move some of these sliders and such.
There's definitely a lot of moving early, you know, too, I think. Oh no.
It's looking tough for Tynamo. There's not too much map left. This part of the map, there's very little movement. You can actually just stand still, like Tynamo's doing.
Yo.
But you do have to start moving once the map starts moving again. You can't just stand still forever. And then there's a bit of extra movement here near the end. Wunderfull holding a very strong combo here, making some of these big dashes even.
I love the placemating. My favorite. It's the best.
And with Wunderfull breaking 200 combo there, reaching that score, maximum score multiplier, his score is just torpedoing past Tynamo's even further, over 210,000 points ahead. Very strong score from Wunderfull. Tynamo not doing
Very strong.
awfully, but definitely less comfortable on this map than Wunderfull. That is going to be a 3rd point to Wunderfull.
It is Tynamo's pick, though, so they can potentially pull it back if they have something good here to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, double done.
All right, we are going to see a double time picked. This is our DT2.
Oh my god, obligatory K-pop?
Oh, that's our DT1.
Oh, you're right. Man, now having the mod split up hurts my
I want
brain.
them
I just go
split up.
DT.
I want them,
DT is right there.
I want to split them up, but it's just there's too many at this point.
All right, I have a suggestion. Tiebreaker's not real, so it can hang off. Big brain.
But this is our Butaotome track here. Kensono Satellite. It is 345 BPM. Very high. 3.3 stars.
Right. BPM doesn't matter, and Catch the Beat says all the players who don't play this game.
Surely BPM doesn't matter.
Surely,
But
BPM
I think
doesn't
all of
affect
these.
anything.
I think all of these players learned that BPM matters in the first rounds. DT2 being like 315 and just requiring so much movement. It was one of the harder maps in that pool. This is definitely not one of the easier maps in this pool, though. The patterning quite simple. The BPM just very high. Going to require a lot of movement. And Wunderfull with the first break, Tynamo following shortly after. Looking like these players both having trouble with these dashes. As to be expected, dashing on DT is just so difficult to get used to. But Wunderfull is holding a strong combo right here. Tynamo bringing back up the rear. Has a combo to contest that one Wunderfull had and brought the score back to even before missing a few times. Now Wunderfull with the combo lead, coming ahead with about 20,000 points here.
Oh, this is
and
crazy.
holding into
It's
this
going
Ki.
back and forth.
It was going back and forth, but it looks like Tynamo is struggling a bit on this Ki, and Wunderfull going off, holding combo through that whole section.
Wunderfull has figured it out. They have figured out how to play it. Oh, and I've cursed them. Goodbye,
he's
combo.
This map, very difficult. The double time is just something that these players not comfortable on, clearly, but still could go either way if Wunderfull starts to make more mistakes, but it's looking like the opposite. He seems to have locked in about halfway through and has gotten way more comfortable with the types of patterns in this map, with the timing of those dashes too. Tynamo, just not used to the way these maps flow, is hitting his dash key late, isn't flowing the way you want to be flowing. With a humongous lead for Wunderfull and only a little bit of map left, it's almost set in stone here. Over dashing from both players, Tynamo with a bit of a combo advantage, but does not manage to clutch it out. And really quite a good score from Wunderfull coming out there. Looked at the beginning like he was struggling, but really sort of caught back onto the tide of things and put out a pretty strong score there, 760k. For how difficult that map is, that's very respectable. Let's take us back to the map pool. And I was also being annoyed by the non-split displays. I'm going to split it. Even if it gets covered. You don't need to see the tiebreaker until it's time to see the tiebreaker. And it looks like Wunderfull is going for our No Mod 2. This map, 3.09 stars, a lot lower star rating than our No Mod 1, but the types of patterns in it are quite difficult, I would say, for the star rating. And I think it has sort of a bit of a comfortability debuff, is a way to explain it. I remember I had to play this actually as a hidden in BFF, but that was so overtuned. It was incredibly difficult, and I did not enjoy that. But I think this works really well as our No Mod 2 here. Starts off with a bunch of spinners. Looking like Tynamo outspinning. Oh, but now Wunderfull outspinning. Tynamo ahead.
Spin away.
Even. And Tynamo coming ahead 2 bananas. But moving very shakily, just holding the dash key. Clearly not comfortable on this high of a star rating map. But he is holding combo nonetheless, somehow. That is really something. Wunderfull, though, moving with that mixture of walking and dashing like you're intended to, is going to put him in a better position to build up combo here. Lots of back and forth patterns. And this song is a really interesting one. It has like 3 or 4 really distinct sections to it. It was, I listened to it a lot because it was featured in this very cryptic metal that I think most players would have heard of when it was being hunted for. And the solution to it being very crazy. It was about the RGB colors of the difficulty on the website. And you had to get combos according to those on the map. But a lot of people were hunting for that, and they listened to this song a lot of times. But this is a very fun catch map set of this song.
Ooh. Fortunately, both players missing there.
Yeah. Clearly, this map proving to be quite a bit of trouble, even for Wunderfull, who's definitely more comfortable on this no mod specific type of map.
It's not too often you see below 90% in Catch the Beat, you know, so you can tell that this is a tough one for Tynamo especially, but 96% too, you know. And I don't even think these are necessarily bad performances. It's just a tough one.
Yeah, it really is. This pool as a whole, I think, scaled up super hard from the last one. So for a player like Tynamo who hasn't been practicing quite as often, it's just going to be every map feeling a little too difficult to put out a respectable score. Really having to focus on his strong points. And even then, Wunderfull, having practiced so much, is able to really put up a strong resistance on all of those.
It really shows here where, like, with the beginner tournament, seeding almost doesn't matter, because as long as these players really commit to the mode, they can make a huge difference in their skill cap. And we can see where seed 5 versus 11 is making it look like it's reversed.
Yeah, absolutely. Since the seeding was just by rank at the beginning of this whole tournament, and Wunderfull has climbed a lot since then, practiced so much. I think Tynamo was still a higher rank, but I'm not too certain.
Rank's just a number.
Really is true.
Except for when you sign up for tournaments, then rank apparently matters because rank restricted tournaments. Haha, funny.
I'm getting word. Wunderfull. That's true. Wunderfull still only has 3 hours playtime because he's only been playing Score v2.
Understandable. D-rankings measure. What is there need to D-rank that hard for it to catch the beat though?
He's only been practicing pool. He has not been playing catch in any other way.
That's awesome.
He's only been playing the pools for this tournament. And I will say we got that Hard Rock 3 pick from Tynamo. Probably still going to be a tough one for him, even if he does pick it. But that said, I am excited to see it picked because this was a really fun one to pool. A cute song and a really unique style of convert map.
Tynamo currently with the lead here, as Wunderfull found a miss at the very start.
If Tynamo practices on a few times, he might be able to take the lead. It's going to be tough because he definitely needs some more mistakes from Wunderfull. But as it is going, Tynamo does have a strong place here. It's tough to find interesting maps for the Hard Rock pool since you can't have the ARs be too high. Tynamo breaks and Wunderfull is holding on to combo for just long enough to take back that score lead. And now Wunderfull expanding his lead. But as we build up here to the Kiai, we are going to see some pretty tough patterns come out. It'll be interesting to see if Wunderfull can hold through those. Ooh, big jump there. Both players miss on it.
Yeah, going back to pooling Hard Rock, it's especially hard because what a lot of players don't realize is that Hard Rock will literally just move the position of notes randomly because notes are randomized a little with Hard Rock. So a map that looks perfect no mod, and then you play it with Hard Rock, and you're like, where did this jump come out of randomly?
Yep. And that's the kind of thing we were aiming to actually feature in something like this Hard Rock 3 and actually our Hard Rock 1 as well. Since in both of those slots we chose to not, or this is actually a Hard Rock 4. I was calling it a Hard Rock 3 earlier, but it is a Hard Rock 4. Because Hard Rock 3 is our precision slot. Since we wanted to go for a more gentle circle size and approach rate for our Hard Rock 4 and Hard Rock 1, instead those are meant to sort of feature the unpredictableness and sort of sudden movements that you find in a lot of Hard Rock maps. And with another unfortunate miss there. Holding on to Ak a lot better than in the last map, but Wunderfull seeming comfortable enough on this.
Literally holding dash now.
He did that a little bit during the last map. Sometimes it works out for him somehow.
There was a player in 4CWC and in CWC who held dash the entire time and never let go. That's their whole gimmick as a player, which I think is really cool.
That is crazy. But as you learn the game, like Wunderfull has been doing, you get used to switching between walk speed and dash speed, and you sort of become able to use that to your advantage. That is going to be Wunderfull winning this match. Congratulations to Wunderfull. played very well. Practiced a lot, surely, for that. Wunderfull will be moving on to face Santa in losers finals tomorrow. Wait, I'm trying to remember. I think we had conflicting schedules. Oh yeah, that's today. This match is today in 29 minutes. Get ready, because that's gonna be really soon. I believe that'll be it for us for right now, but we hope to see you again in just under 30 minutes for an exciting match. Well, yeah, that's it. Bye.